Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Bullitt has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a little off target. And this is Ronaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Oh, this is a great chance!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 11 minutes is...
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Beckham. Brilliantly cut out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. James. He is through here. Well, they've got it again. Chooses to go back. And the ball's come loose here. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Brazil with the corner, they're first. Nesta tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Gullit. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Mohamed Salah. Cafu gets a good foot in there. Cafu has got himself a free kick. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Gullit proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Gullit, well read, nice interception. And it's Szoboszlai. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. That's a good ball out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Beckham to take it as usual. Somewhat off target. Played in deep. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Beckham. Mohamed Salah. Cafu. Nedved, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Sacramento clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Knocks it out wide. Brazil looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Incoming delivery. Ferdinand attempts a clearance.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gullit. James. Beckham. And it's Vieira. And it's Salah. Played into space. Nicely worked. And the shot! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that...
Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Header! No, not the best of headers. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yaya Toure. Mohamed Salah, a player so and that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
From the regional police department.
So once again, we're underway.
Brazil have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Nedved. Szoboszlai. He won't be happy with that one. Opts for safety. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Brazil finding their passes. That has not gone well. No way through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off and it wasn't the best decision.
Mohamed Salah, Cristiano Ronaldo, Nedved. Cristiano Ronaldo has found the net here, of course. Tries to pass it through. Beckham. And it's Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Almost an hour gone. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos. He's got away. And it's played in. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Substitution on the field. Number 77.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Number 17, Szoboszlai. Coming on the field, number 10, Gullit. Number
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Number 49, Olise. Substitution in progress.
It's bounced back off the post. Goes forward. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Now it's Cruyff. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Yaya Toure. Cruyff. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 30, Sheshko. Substitutions taking place.
Brazil have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Deep cross. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Cruyff. It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Roberto Carlos. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. That's an imaginative pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary.
He read the...
Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Flashes it across. Closing in on goal. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cafu. The final 5 minutes. And it's Cruyff. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Swings in across. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be
Roberto
1
Carlos.
minute added time.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Cruyff.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Distributed tidily. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. So what can they make of this? And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the...
Oh, shooting chance! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Nedved. Figo. Szoboszlai. He's a sharp little ball here. That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get rid. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Figo. Figo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Over to the left. Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos delivers. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that has left him in a heap.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Figo is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Vieira. James. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Ferdinand. Figo. Messi. Oh, delightful ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. Oh, important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
James. Chance here to counter. Pull it. And this is Nedved. Good decent chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! And here's Hullet. Nedved. And he's had a hit! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Nedved brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Bergkamp. Cafu. Here's Figo. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! Ronaldo! Superb! About as smooth as it gets. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Messi,
Cristiano Ronaldo! He has done it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Figo. Cafu. And it's Figo. Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he welcomes it in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the half-time whistle goes. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent.
Just a quick
they need
announcement.
to
It is
go
now
with the
time
same
for our
intensity and
special
tempo
lottery.
they
Please
showed in
grab
getting
tickets
both
you were
the
given when
goals.
you were walking through
Try
the
to
gates.
get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
That gets things going for the second half.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Played in by... Up he goes! Oh, off the bar! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Toure gathers from the goal kick. Nice looking ball. Figo in acres of space out wide. Oh, smashing header! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, nicely intercepted. He can get that clear. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yaya Toure. Now who's going to be first to this? Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Goes forward. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Cafu. Now that's well seen too.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Roberto Carlos. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Hullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Szoboszlai. Thuram kept aware and it is reclaimed easily.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And it's James. Rafael Varane.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop.
Oh, what a climb! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Brazil really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 19, Messi. Coming on
Brazil
the field.
perhaps contemplating
Number
their next
30,
change here.
Sheshko. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Substitutions taking place.
That pass has been well intercepted. Vieira looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Ferdinand. Cruyff. Played back in. Roberto Carlos. He's got tall. Oh, it's fallen loose again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Cafu. And it's Figo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. James. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Roberto Carlos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And there's a searching pass. Oh, well played.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. There's the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Ah, that was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
And he's been shifted off it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field.
All he
Number
needs to do
15,
is to place this between the
Figo.
goalposts and
Number
basically
10,
let them attack it.
Gullit. Coming on the field, number 23.
Here's the header!
Number 14.
And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Shifted it to the flank. Showing good feet. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Sacramento really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. And it's been taken short. Can he get it through? An instinctive delivery.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Yaya Toure.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Plays the return pass. And this is Cruyff. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Cruyff. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Brazil lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pull it. Nicely weighted ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Nedved gets a foot in here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's shifting through the gears here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pinches it off him. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. It's bounced back off the post. And it's Roberto Carlos. He rises! Oh, it's hit the frame of the goal again! And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Toure gathers from the goal kick. Pull it. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Figo. And he's got the beating of his man. He's one-on-one, surely! And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pull it. Szoboszlai.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Showing great feet there. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nedved. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Seedorf! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Seedorf brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Roberto Carlos. Half an hour played now. And he's shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Pullet demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Hullet. And Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. That has been slung wide. Just eases him off the ball.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pull it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. James. And it's Seedorf. Pull it. Saliba gets a foot in and wins the ball. Nedved. Can he finish? He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Messi.
Brazil
Coming
get
on
the
the
ball
field
rolling for the
is
second period.
Number 14,
Brazil
Johan
have been the
Cruyff.
team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And here's the chance to counter. Yaya Toure. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Vieira. Nice looking ball. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Yaya Toure. That's a little off target. Szoboszlai. And the pass is intercepted. He's looking wide. Hangs one. It's a mighty effort! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he's forced to go back. Cafu. Oh, it's played in. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Done delicately.
Sacramento really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Soboslai with the clearance. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Figo. Opts for safety. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff is onto this. He's found the way. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Brazil have their third corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 10, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 30, Sheshko. Number 18, Ibrahimovic.
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now that looks a decent ball. Ah, such a clever touch. Now the delivery. Ferdinand getting this one clear.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. James. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Incoming, he's got tall. He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. And they've got a throw. Looking for the run. Bigo looking to run onto it. And he's there to make the challenge. Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong.
Brazil nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Brazil close now to seeing this one through to the end. Referee's given a throw. Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Cafu. Soboslai. Bigo gets into some space. And that has been knocked clear. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. That's Tura. Cafu. Great vision. Bigo picks it up out wide. Oh, what a climb! No mistake! They have stolen level at the last! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of